sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home.
Lakers foul.
And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. You might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's Curry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
And just like his brother Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Davis. And Durant sends it back. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And they'll get another chance. The three from KD. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Here's Davis. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Nice hit again. In deep, Davis drops it in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now here's Durant. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
KD's shot is good.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Horton Tucker. High post, Davis. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Misses the three. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Here's Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Connects from three-point range.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irvin has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Outside Anthony. Now LeBron loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Simmons. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers trail by 4.
2 minutes to play.
Here's Horton Tucker.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find it.
That bucket in no time at all. Irving's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Drummond. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His first foul.
You know, with Drummond's free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical with him inside. I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
To the inside. James. And James throws it down.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, have got some good news for it. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And here is Los Angeles now, following Durant's three-point attempt. Outside Anthony for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Shots good by Anthony.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 7. Lobbed up there for Howard. Right wing. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Shot clock at 3. And here's Bradley from 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the left side wing. Westbrook with the bucket.
3.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
His first foul.
And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Off the inbound, no good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. And one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Now here's Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Now, here's Aldridge. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Close contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Ball on the side.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Now, here's Aldridge. And here's Harris from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
And there's the call on Howard.
14 foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Timeout, Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Durant wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Out to Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to James. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And the dunk by James.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 12. Loads it up for Davis. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn leading by 4. And Durant launches from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
His first foul.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Brooklyn.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's James following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Davis. Plays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. A little power takes care of the rest.
Good on the three-point shot.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Good drive by LeBron.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
James. .29 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Horton Tucker. 4 on the clock. And that one's good by LeBron. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. James in the post. Out to Anthony.
Out of bounds.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
You know, LeBron affected that shot, and his defense doesn't get quite the hype that his offense does, but over his career, he's been a consistent, aggressive defender on a lot of possessions.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead. And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's got him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Now here's LeBron. 18 points for him. Simmons with the defensive effort.
does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Tries again, and it's good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 1.
Boy, Simmons always revved up. I love his motor, using his length to take advantage to grab those rebounds.
Stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Nets. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. And that one's good, Irving. 18 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
The shot's good from Irving.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Reeves. Puts the move on. And Howard finishes it off. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Claxton. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excels. In transition with that great speed of his.
And the Nets miss again. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
14 foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the three-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
Russell Westbrook.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move, and it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Howard with the steal. Inside. Stripped away. Harris looking it over. And nothing is falling for him right now. And up the floor again for the Lakers, running the court.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
To the middle. Howard with the steal. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And that whistle got a huge response from this crowd, and it was not a positive.
No, it wasn't. They were actually in absolute disbelief were the fans when that call was made.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
takes the 13-footer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Down low. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got 6.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Pass to Howard. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Howard's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Offensive rebound. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Lakers lead by 3. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Lakers call time here. We've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Simmons on the wing. And stolen by Howard. Here's Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 8 points for Anthony Davis. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
LeBron outside. And stolen by Simmons. Durant for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And here is LeBron. following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
And that one's good, Irving.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
Curry with a wide-open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Durant in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 28 points for the game.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
James outside. And the dunk by James.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
And here's KD for three. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 31 points.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Kept alive. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
AD staring him down and letting him know this ain't over yet.
Outside Westbrook. He's looking for James and finds him. Count it!
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
Now here's Irving. And Curry has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Davis at the elbow. James looking it over. Clock at 6. Over Irving. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's James missing.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.